We just saw 3D, and if you sit through this entire review, we're gonna kiss each other at the end on the lips. And we're gonna review Saw 3D also. Louder. Kicking ass. I got that feeling again. We just got back from the midnight or 8 p.m. screening of Saw 3D, and
it was pretty good.
It was a piece of shit.
No, it wasn't. You lie. You're a liar. You lie. He lies. It was good.
No, we liked it a lot, actually.
I was fairly surprised.
There was a lot of death and stuff.
Don't let the title fool you. There's no cheesy 3D effects here.
They wait the entire movie to do cheesy 3D. They wait the entire movie. It doesn't happen until the end.
Well, like I said, they did it a few times.
But it's really like not that retarded. Like this is a 3D movie.
Like during
end.
one of the deaths, like body parts would kind of like fly at the screen. It was cool. There's this guy named Bobby, who is an absolute douchebag because he lied to everyone.
And a Boondock Saint.
Yeah, it's Sean Patrick Flannery from the young Indiana Jones and the Boondock Saints, and he lies to everyone that he survived a saw trap, which he has not.
It's clear that he hasn't either. You can tell right away, unless you're retarded.
Evidently, this was like Jigsaw's like grand. This was like his big crescendo because Hoffman pulls out like that giant box of pictures, remember? Yeah. And like there's the book autographed. And the only thing that kind of takes it down is you are not rooting for this guy.
At all.
He's a moron.
Yes.
And everyone he's trying to save are just super, super annoying. Almost every hero in this movie was an atrocious character, including the lead hero, who was Gibson.
So disappointed in him because he's awesome in Smallville. He was terrible.
Yeah, the actor from Smallville. And
Chad Donella, I think is his name.
He whipped out the actor's name. Yeah. We don't even have IMDb.
We're not Franco.
No, but he was just, at some points, he was just cringe-worthy acting. Oh. That one part where he's in the thing with Jill and he's like, "You're crazy, crazy." She's like, "Why do you keep me here?" "'Cause you're crazy."
Oh my god.
And then he's like, "You're in a safe house. It's safe."
The dialogue was bad, and then his acting was even worse. So like, it was just like,
I think a decent actor could have saved that role.
No, you could not save the lines he was delivering.
Not the lines, but the role.
You know who could have done it? Who should not have been crushed at the end of Saw 5?
Donnie Wahlberg?
Agent Strom.
Oh my god.
He was a man. Let's move on to the biggest boner of the movie.
Hoffman.
Mark
motherfucking
Hoffman.
Damn, Mark.
He was so fucking cool in this movie.
All right, there's a skinhead car scene where the car literally...
We could probably describe this better. There's a group of hate mongers, skinheads, and they're all set up in this like really fucking elaborate trap, like probably the most elaborate thing I've seen ever. And essentially, the dude's back and his arms are glued to the seat. And all he has to do is reach forward and pull this lever.
All he has to do is rip his back off.
Yeah, rip his skin out and pull this lever thing, and then he saves all of his friends. And they actually make you think he's going to do it, because he's like, yanks the arm, he gets the other one, and then right as he gets the back, it's like 1, 0. And you're like, oh, so the car falls on this chick,
breaks her head open. No, it fell down, and then when the tire rotated, it ripped her head apart. It was amazing. And then his friend in the back,
his fucking lower jaw is chained to the car and his arms, and it's just like
his arms and jaw just fly right off.
The car takes off and it's dead. And then
it's amazing.
It was the other guy.
Yeah, then the other guy just.
He's in front of the car, chained up on like the garage thing.
And he just gets he just decimates.
Yeah, he was dead.
And then finally, the guy with the back problem unattaches himself, flies through the windshield, and crashes in a car and dies instantly.
Oh man!
So when they get there, Hoffman uses the distraction of letting off a bomb. He switches bodies with the skinhead, and he zips up the body bag. And my friends, that is when the shit hits the fucking fan.
Because as soon as the cop realized the stupid gay Gibson character was
Gibson.
like, yeah, Smallville.
Save house. Save.
Oh.
Save.
So anyway, he's all like, oh my god, Hoffman's been watching us the whole time. He's in the bag. And then all of a sudden a machine gun.
And me and you looked at each other and we were like, oh. We were like, shit's about to go down, motherfuckers.
Fucking machine gun comes up, kills all the cops that are in Hoffman's little room. Then it cuts to the fucking forensics room, and you see the guy unzip the bag, and it's like, oh shit, it's Hoffman. And he's like, comes up and stabs the guy.
This is Hoffman. I call it the Hoffman.
Yes.
He takes a knife and just rams it right up your fucking mouth.
God.
And he does it about 6 times in a row.
It was like the writers were just like, you know what, this is the Hoffman move, and this happens for the next 5 pages. No dialogue, just death.
Hoffman walks up to someone, punches,
oh my God.
stabs
he
him
goes
right
through
in the
the entire precinct and kills everyone with that fucking move. It's awesome, except one chick.
The snap neck?
He breaks her neck.
He's like, ooh, chick. Because I'm telling you, he has a fetish for the women.
Because she bit him, so he was like, bitch, and then he snapped her neck.
Okay, and then finally he reached Jill, who, I want immunity.
Oh, man, yeah. And if you remember in Saw 6, Jill fucked him over with the bear trap thing, so he's obviously very pissed about that.
So he goes into this room that was really... They should have established the room more, because I thought that would have been a really cool tribute. They had a room with every trap from every movie.
Yeah.
And they didn't even, elaborate on it. They just, this is the room with every trap from every movie. But the one thing they did that was amazing, he picks up the trap from Saw 6, the bear trap, and then he throws it down, and he sees the bear trap from Saw 1, and I literally got so excited that I fell out of the chair. And
oh my God, it was...
He throws it overhead, and we finally get to see the fucking bear trap explode. Yeah, and then finally, after Hoffman's rampage of killing Jill and tying up all the loose ends,
here we go.
The good Dr. Gordon,
the twist,
fucking comes in with his pig face men, who I'm convinced was the other survivors of the traps. They never reveal it. Shaw 8. He needles him, and then we find out in this whole twist that Gordon put the key in the eye in Saw 2.
Oh, he put the key in the eye. I was like, oh my God. And then they just show every medical thing.
He suggested the chick from Saw 3 to help with the brain surgery.
Every medical thing that's ever happened, it's revealed
It's
Dr.
all been
Gordon was helping Jigsaw.
It was a great twist.
It was like...
And then you find out that Jigsaw gave him the responsibility that if shit ever happened to Jill, Gordon has to fucking... act accordingly, which means he fucks shit up. And they basically smacked themselves with the whole... What were you saying?
The package that...
Oh, yeah.
In Saw 6, there's a package you see Jill puts it in the door and it's like, fuck you, Saw 7. The package is a tape to Dr. Gordon from Jigsaw. It's like his final tape ever.
The final tape.
Yeah.
That was cool. And then, what was I going to say? Oh, and he also did the envelope to Hoffman that said, I know who you are.
Yeah, and Saw 5 when they had that random I know who you are.
It was basically nothing but 3 minutes of us going,
we were coming. We were coming.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
The theater was messy and sticky.
The guy with the broom was just like, fuck my life. And then finally, Jigsaw is like, oh, and when you're done, I have shown you many rooms, but there's one room that you need to put him in, and I think you know the room. And of course, they did the fucking overhead lights turning on.
And then...
ding, ding, ding. I was like...
And you see Hoffman, and you're like, oh my God. Oh my... Like, you've already let out all the cum in your body. So
and right in front of Hoffman is a saw, and I don't know if it couldn't be the same saw, right? Could it have been?
It might have
All right.
been. It was rusty looking.
He's in the room, and it's, of course, fucking Xavier from Saw 2, Adam and Zepp from Saw 1, and the foot over in the corner. And Gordon's standing over him, and this was probably the best moment of the whole movie. And you see him reach for the saw, which is such a slap to themselves for, like, the cliffhangers in 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Gordon picks up the saw, looks at it, and he's like, I don't think so. And he turns, and that was the 3D moment.
Yeah.
He turns and throws the saw, and the saw comes spinning at you, and it just slides to the ground. Best game over. And then Gordon just slams the door on fucking Hoffman.
Yeah, fuck you, Hoffman.
Fuck cliffhangers. The saga
That was
ended.
it. And perfectly, because...
The last trap was the first trap.
Yeah.
And it ended with the first victim, Dr. Gordon. And they said, fuck off to everyone else. Everyone else died.
Yeah, everyone else fuck off. We're back to the basics
Yeah.
here.
So it definitely ended absolutely perfectly, in my opinion.
If they ever make a Saw 8, I'll probably kill myself.
Let us know in the comments what you think of the SAW Saga. And if you saw Saw 3D, tell us if you liked the 3D effect or if it was too cheesy.
And agree with me that they had it perfect until they decided to do the friggin', yeah, let's have a piece of the explosion fly at you, or yeah, Saw. Oh, with the kiss, right?
And now it's been so long, I can't tell right from wrong, but it feels so strong. Yeah, it's been a while, it's been such a long time. Can I believe my eyes?